right, great. So what is OpenDP? We have in italics at the top our original mission statement. But what I would like to highlight from it is really we use the term OpenDP to refer to three things. First and most importantly, it's a community. It's a community to advance the practice of differential privacy, bringing together people from industry, academia, and government around the world, both practitioners and researchers. And the community includes both differential privacy experts, who we think of as contributors to OpenDP, as well as the users of OpenDP tooling and users of differential privacy software more generally, who can be domain experts from whatever application domains differential privacy is applied to. And we have a number of volunteer working groups that are suitable for people to participate in at differing levels of expertise and knowledge about differential privacy. So largely want to make this a call for all of you to get engaged if you're not already. So that's one. OpenDP is the OpenDP community. There's also the OpenDP software. It's a suite of open source differential privacy software that's vetted by experts in the community and has quite a bit of functionality for doing differentially private statistical data analysis, and we're really pushing for it to be brought to more applications as part of the motivation for this workshop. And then we also use the term OpenDP to refer to the core team that is based at Harvard and funded by grants and gifts that kind of runs the OpenDP project and manages its software. And so in addition to me and Gary King, co-director, James Honecker serves on our executive committee. We have our developers here, Chuck McCallum and Eddie DeLeon. And there's a number of graduate students and others who participate in the operation of OpenDP. Oops. You can find the OpenDP software on GitHub and with our repository there. The core component of it is the OpenDP library, which in its recent releases has added more support for synthetic data, linear regression, data frame support, and I know in the health and genomics space, many people are comfortable using R, so you can use OpenDP through bindings in Python and R as well, and we've increased the amount of R functionality in the latest release. There have been a number of organizations that have made use of software in the OpenDP ecosystem, which includes that OpenDP library, it includes the Smart Noise Toolkit, also the open source software that was produced by Tumult Labs is now under the OpenDP umbrella. And why are we hosting this workshop? Well, the mission statement that was in italics that I didn't read aloud, a big part of that is making sensitive data available for research and exploration in the public interest. And health and genomics is a domain where that seems ripe for that, where both the research and exploration that can be done with data from health and genomics is paramount, as well as the privacy concerns. And we began in OpenDP with a focus on social science, in part because of our origins, with my co-founder being a political scientist, with our funding coming from the Sloan Foundation and other fundings associated with the social sciences. But we are really keen to explore opportunities in health and genomics. And so the desired outcomes for the workshop are to identify opportunities for transition to practice in this space, as well as areas where more research is needed for differential privacy to be ready to be applied in practice in health and genomics, to foster collaboration between DP practitioners and domain experts. If you are interested in exploring using OpenDP tooling for some application in health and genomics, we'd be happy to explore applying for joint funding to support that. And we hope that there will be follow-up in the form of community working group or groups in this space, or possibly a second follow-on workshop, and we'll determine that by seeing how this workshop goes. And so I just will conclude before handing it over to Rachel that a call to join the community again if you haven't already done so. You join our Slack, our mailing list, and try out our software. And I hope you all enjoy the workshop. So next up in the level setting, we have Rachel Cummings, who is a faculty member at Columbia University, probably very well known to at least all the DP researchers in the community, one of the real leaders in our field, and she's going to give an introduction to differential privacy.